Signs that the pandemic is far from over aren't hard to spot. In Oxford, extra testing now on offer to try to contain a surge in cases. Hardly the best day then to declare that if you're pinged by the NHS app, self-isolation is, well, voluntary rather than the law, as this business minister did.
Nothing has changed in the law around the app and isolation. This has always been the case. You are legally obliged to isolate if you're contacted by the contact tracing team from the NHS or if you're collecting isolation payments. If you are pinged by the app, it is advisory because clearly not everybody has the app for starters.
But an hour later, Number 10 had changed the script again, saying it is crucial people isolate when they're told to do so either by NHS Test and Trace or by the NHS COVID app. Businesses should be supporting employees to isolate. They should not be encouraging them to break isolation. For Asma Khan, who's repeatedly had to send staff home from her restaurant after they've been pinged, it was yet more COVID confusion.
There is still absolutely diabolical mixed messaging going out. My team are very trustworthy. They know I will pay them. They know I will look after them. So they will let me know they need to isolate. But where there is no guarantee of getting paid, they will not isolate because there is no faith left in the government or in this entire system of track and trace.
The Test and Trace app has been hailed as a key to stopping infection, but according to a YouGov poll, fewer than half of all adults have it installed, and a fifth of them have turned off contact tracing or Bluetooth. Among 18 to 24-year-olds, more than half have deleted it or turned it off. On the streets, there was a mixed response to the mixed messaging. The government today was saying it's only advisory. Would that make you less likely to do it in future?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
If I think it's advisory. Because I know someone who was pinged because they went through a McDonald's drive-through.
If you knew it was advisory, would you isolate?
Yes, I would. Yeah, I think that's the best option.
Will confidence now be shaken further? One scientist advising the government thinks so.
It looks as if the government is making up policy as it goes along. If it's making up policy as it goes along, then how on earth is anybody supposed to know what they should and must do? And if people don't know what they should and must do, how on earth can you expect them to act responsibly? It's a complete shambles.
Adding to the sense the rules keep changing, tonight some key workers, including in the NHS, were told they wouldn't have to isolate. But the government hasn't said who they are or how many will be exempt. Libby Vina, News at 10, Westminster.